Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 2, Episode 7 of Viking Gods, the TSR minigame, and we are playing a mod version of the game, Celestials versus Asgardians. So we are down to the last Celestial. We'll go into a quick recap of turn number 9, and then we'll jump into turn number 10. Before we do, quick shout out to our sponsor, Pontus Fathom Hobbies. Guys, check out our bookstore. We've got the Disclosure from the Necronomicon fragment. These are standalone books that are in the Cthulhu mythos, along with our Catu Journals series, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Psychoanalysis of Rillia, and Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. You can also check out Killingworth Bogman, Carolina Tobacco Geist, and sci-fi offerings like Dead Sons 11 and Locksmith of Quanta. Bookstore helps us to support the channel, as does our Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us support the channel. And as usual, liking and subscribing, whether you're on Odyssey, whether you're on Rumble, or on YouTube, helps us with the algorithm, gets this out to more people, helps us to give you the content of hobby goodness, of board game play, miniature painting, and our sister channel, Pontus Fathom Press, where we do podcasts and book reviews. So thanks a lot for watching. Let's do a quick recap of the last turn, and then we'll jump into the current turn. So as you guys can see, all of these characters have been wiped out. I think Hela has done a huge job of helping to level the playing field of this game. But the Celestials are holding out. We have the last Celestial, Isam. Who would have thought that Isam is the searcher, the Celestial tasked with seeking. So a quick backstory of the Celestials. Obviously, you guys know the Asgardian gods, Loki, Thor, Odin, are part of the Marvel Universe. But back in the day, before the MCU, there was a Thor comic book. And way back in Thor 300, there was an epic battle between the Celestials, who were the space gods, Jack Kirby drawn space gods, who came to Earth, put life on Earth, and then they wait millions of years and they judge the life form to see if it's worthy to continue, or if they're going to wipe the planet out. So in that comic book, it was the Asgardians protecting the Earth versus the Celestials who were bent to destroy it. But in this gameplay, we're kind of reenacting that battle where the Celestials and the Asgardians and the forces of chaos all come together to fight the Celestials. So here we are, down to the last Celestial, Isam the Searcher. He is giving these Asgardians a run for the money. They've destroyed all the major gods, and now it's just a matter of getting this guy out into the open a bit to pick off the characters a bit better. So what he's going to do is, I think I'm going to have him move up one here and go after the Fenris Wolf. I think that's the closest thing we can do. So let me just zoom in here so you guys can see a little bit better. Maybe I'll zoom down here so you can also see the chart. I'll make it an easier perspective. And let's jump into it. So Isam's going to go after the Fenris Wolf. That's +4. It's 8 minus 4. So we need to roll a 5 or a 6 for him to, for them to escape. And 1, 2, 3, or 4, the Fenris Wolf will be killed. So let's roll it up. We get a 3. So Fenris Wolf out for the count. Let's see how we can close this off. So we can leave Euler 2 spaces away. Let's have Dvalin come in. Let's have this fire giant come here. Dvalin will come here. The dwarf will give him plus. Let's also have a fire giant come this way, and this way, and this way. So now we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from the fire giants, +2 from Dvalin, 12, +1 from the dwarf, because the dwarf gives him +1. So that'll be, the dwarves give him +1. Let me just double check that rule. The dwarves give them +1 because they're the dwarves of Dwalin's troop. And then Euler can do an attack up to 2 spaces away. He's a bowman. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 8 minus 16, it's 8 plus. I think this is going to be the end of it, guys. So let's go ahead and roll this. He needs, if he gets a natural 6, he survives, right? So you see on the chart here, 5 or more plus. Only a 6 will save him. So we'll roll this right out here. 6. So he's got a 6. Problem is nowhere for him to retreat. Look at that. He's boxed in there. See that how he's boxed in? So if you don't retreat, I'll check out the rules here. I'll show you. It says in combat, we'll zoom back out again. There's a combat that says how to retreat. It says the winner retreats the enemy piece 1 space. An enemy cannot be retreated next to a friendly piece if another space is open. If there is no space to retreat into, the piece is defeated instead. This can happen if all spaces around the piece have pieces in them, like we have here. All 6 spaces are wrapped in. Or a piece would retreat into Hela's start, off the map, or into the void. Or if the piece has to retreat into Hela. Oh, that's interesting too. If the piece retreats into Hela, that's a great strategy. Something to think of for future games. So it's been a good fight, but it looks like Isam the Celestial, he stuck it out for as long as possible, and he is out of the game. So we'll just do a quick roll for Hela. I'll just roll the 3 dice just to do it. So it's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Hela moves her spaces. And wow, we've decimated the Asgardians, but in the end, Asgard beats the Celestials. We did have some survivors. The dwarves survive, some of the Valar, the frost giants and fire giants survive. Uller survives. Dvalin and Hela are the only survivors of the game. So guys, what did you think of this mod? I mean, I just kind of made up the rules as we went, but I mean, I basically used the same rules of the game. We just had new characters introduced. It's the first time I've played these since I drew those many, many years ago as a kid. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're interested in more Viking gods, we can play another round of it. Leave your comments below. As I mentioned, if you can like and subscribe, you will get updates when we are doing some more paint throughs. We're continuing our Joan of Arc voyage, so you can always join us with that. And we are getting more miniatures painted for our A Song of Ice and Fire and pairing up the various factions. So you can go and check that out. We're still waiting, like everyone, for the Cthulhu Death May Die Season 3, so hopefully that'll get some updates soon. We'll see when that ships. And as always, thanks for watching, and you'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.